parties where they'll go to some rich person's house and perform, and all the industry executives will come to see the person perform. So it's like small and intimate, but it's like a whole bunch of people inside a house. And she was at one of these house parties, and she's like, I see Dr. Boyce is here, and he doesn't know this, but we were signed with Rock Nation, and nobody was really giving us any attention. And Dr. Boyce put me on his page, and then we blew up and got 3 million views, and that's when everything took off. And I was like, oh wow, that is so cool. That's awesome, right? So I kind of pat myself on the back a little bit, but still though, I just I don't care. I mean, I was happy to play my part, right? But anyway, anyway, the point of this story, besides me sounding like I'm some arrogant prick, is that she is that these pages, this page and then my Instagram page, literally just disappeared out of the blue. And what's good and bad about it was, it's like that saying where you say you prepare for the worst and you hope for the best and prepare for the worst. That's kind of, that would have been my strategy. So my strategy from the beginning was, I said, okay, if I got all these followers on these pages, somebody could take this away in any moment. Mark Zuckerberg could decide that, I'm too radical or whatever and just take me down. So you plan for that. So the same mindset you have as an investor where you diversify and you spread your risk out is exactly the same approach I took to building everything with my business. I never said I want to have one Facebook page. A lot of y'all that follow me, I don't have one Facebook page. I got dozens. And I don't even tell anybody all the pages I have because I don't want anybody knowing. You don't want people to know all your business, right? I didn't have one Instagram. I had several. When the big one went down, I just started building on the backup page. I don't have one YouTube channel. I had several YouTube channels. Just like so same thing is true even when you're investing, you diversify. You have to spread your risk out because you don't know where the risk is coming from. And risk is like this boogeyman that lives in the shadows that will sneak up on you and punch you in the face and slice your throat. Like you don't know which direction he's coming from. So risk is not just, the risk that your stock price is going to drop, or the risk that that your investments are not going to make as much money as you want. It could just be, for example, if I have a lot of my money in a crypto exchange and the crypto exchange goes bankrupt because the CEO goes to prison or something, right? So you never put all your eggs in one basket. You have to spread yourself out. So even with social media, when I see people pouring into one platform and they build this one gigantic platform, I'm always trained to think about the what ifs. Like, well, what if that one platform's gone? Like I remember I met a lady who had 400,000 or 500,000 people on an Instagram page or on a Facebook page. Maybe it was like actually more like 2 million. And she built everything around this one Facebook page. And she had all these customers and all these employees and everything. And then they didn't take her page down. What they did was they throttled the traffic. Anybody remember that? Where back when you used to post something on Facebook and everybody who followed you would see your post. And then Facebook, but their strategy was, we want to get you to build the following, and then we're gonna sell your audience to somebody else, right? That's what they did. They started selling it through the ads, and so they would basically tell the person who built the audience, you can't access this audience unless you pay us money. I think it's highly unethical. Mark Cuban called out Facebook for that when they did it, and so basically when they throttled this lady's audience, she said, I had to fire all my employees. I lost all my customers. Our revenue dropped from, 2 million a year to 200,000 or something like that. And it was terrible. Right. And so you kind of have to just sort of know, in economics, they call these exogenous or black swan events.